Yo, what's going on, people? This is Shok. Want to give you guys a rundown of the new PlayStation All-Stars DLC. First, obviously, I'll be starting with Emmett. For those who don't know, he is the main character from Star Fox, a black dude, which is kind of a rarity today. Black and I was about to say black games and video games when it comes to main protagonists. Me personally, I haven't even played Starhawk. Like, I haven't even played a demo of it or whatever. But I have always wanted to pick it up, and he has been telling me like, you need to get it, you need to get it. So I'm gonna pick it up eventually. But right now, I'm gonna go into training mode to show you guys his move set and kind of how his moves behave and things of that nature. So for those of you who have seen Starhawk, you already know how the whole deal with Starhawk is basically a real-time strategy game, in the sense that you could strategically place, whether it be not necessarily fortresses, but bases, buildings, things of that nature whenever you want to. So you can actually, what Superbot has done is actually incorporate the whole drop system into PlayStation All Stars with Emmett. So right here down O, that gives me a pod to where I can pick it up and use a shotgun. So you guys see right here, the normal gun is just a regular assault rifle, by the way. I think you also throw these explosives right there as well. If they run to that, of course, they explode and they damage them. Up O spawns what is the Starhawk's rocket launcher, as you can see right there. Forward O drops an automatic turret. It's pretty kind of cool. Hits them, gets you a couple AP, but not a lot. Which thankfully they didn't make it to where it gets you a lot of AP, because that would be like cheap as hell. So yeah, but Emmett is very gun based essentially, and regular O just spawns down one of these things which puts out AP points. So that's his O moves right there. And when you pick up a new gun, you use the moves with triangle. That's the regular gun right there. When you pick up a shotgun, up, down, forward, then with this you can aim it up and down if you hold down triangle. Then if you do forward, then hit those are grenades with the forward with the rocket launcher as well. Level 1 special, and then the cool thing, I like what they did with his specials. The cool thing is that his specials actually vary depending on which gun you have at the time. So right now I have his regular default weapon, and that's the normal level 1 special. Now if I pick up the shotgun, see that it's different now, but that one sucks, so never use the shotguns. Now the rocket launchers, this one has the best one, because this runs through everybody and you can easily get 3 kills as long as you're within range, because it does have limited range, as you can see right there. So yeah, that's pretty much the rundown of Emmett. Let me get rid of this gun. I'm gonna get rid of this gun, okay. That's his square. He does have a ground pound move that reminds me of Jax, to knock people up in the air with, and you can follow up with the double slash like that or something like that. Then shoot upwards at him or things of that nature. But yeah, that's pretty much the full extent of his moveset. He's not necessarily a combo character. Really, it's just about getting your guns and then busting a cap in their ass. That's pretty much what his character pretty much does. He does have a forward punch that stuns them. It gets him on the ground. You could slice him like that afterwards. His level 2 super drops down a pod or a tower, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I haven't played Starhawk, so I don't necessarily know the exact names of these things. His level 3, of course, he climbs into a Starhawk. Press square, shoots some downward shots. You can do a downward square to stomp on the ground if they're like right under you. And the cool thing is, like right before the bar runs out, press O, and it'll actually transform, and you basically do what's a bombing run. So that's pretty badass. That's pretty awesome. So that's pretty much Emmett in a nutshell. So let's go over to Kat now.
Select your character.
Now Kat, she's really unique. Like, she doesn't control like anybody else like at all. Like, she has no relation to the other characters at all. She is a very unique character, very unique individual. Of course, since she's from the game, Gravity Rush or whatever, her moves are very, what's the word looking for? You know, propulsion based, you know, or repulsion. You know, it's all about, you know, thrusting, you know, cat forward and or throwing or drawing, you know, the enemies toward or away from you. You see what I mean? So here's Cat. She has a basic square 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 combo, 3-hit combo that pops them into the air. And when they get popped into the air, you can follow up with a double kick and some other air combos. Up air is an upward kick that launches them into the air as well. You could do square square for a double kick like that, up up. Her down is a downward kick that stuns them, that allows you to, you know, go in for a combo like that. Then let's get to the triangle. Her up triangle, when you're under them, hold on. If you get under them, then do up triangle. She does that right there. She kicks them back down. Regular triangle is a like upward kick, kind of like Cammy from Street Fighter. Knocks you to the air. Do a little easy, you know, 1-2 combo or whatnot. Down triangle, she does a slide, and the cool thing about this is that, of course, you know, it can get you out of sticky situations real easy. But the cool thing about this slide is you can actually come out of the slide with a kick like that, which is really cool. So if somebody throws something at you or they do an attack, you could like slide under it and then kick them in their jaw, and then, you know, set up with a combo after that kick. See what I'm saying? So that's pretty awesome. Down, up triangle, already did that. Her forward one is this, you know, gravitational thrust she does where she flies and kicks at them, as you can see right there. Now to the O. As you can see, I've had this these objects floating around me. When you press O, she gravitates, you know, just these random objects, and you can press O and they'll automatically home onto the closest target. And yes, you do have to be facing the direction of the person you're actually trying to throw it at, but other than that, it'll home in on them. Up O is this right here. Really the move really isn't that useful. It's not really used in combos, at least not so far, not as far as I've seen. Down O is this like gravitational moves that basically pulls them to you. Let me do a little thing right here. You see right there how I kind of pull them towards me after I kick them. You know, then you could use that to grab them, pull them towards you, set up for a combo that way, like that. Of course, you could use it in the air as well, like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all of her moves right there. Now let's go. Oh, I forgot her forward O, which is this. Not really that useful, but you can actually aim it, kind of like Ruby from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But me, I prefer her forward triangle, which is a much quicker thrust that doesn't have as much startup lag as the O move does. Now let's get to her supers. Her level 1 is fine. There is like a little bit of startup lag, as you can see. She does like this little she goes a little backwards first and then goes forward, so it's not immediate. So make sure you check your timing before, you know, you use her level 1 special, because it can't get canceled out, because there is some time for people to, you know, hit you before the actual execution of the attack. You see what I'm saying? And of course, if you have other enemies right next to the person you tag with, I guess it's a gravitational bomb or something like that, I'm guessing. Of course, you get multiple kills with that. Her level 2 special is pretty cool. She gravitates into the air and she shoots these, I guess, gravity spikes at them. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually, the 2 barrages she sends at people, you can actually you know, aim them. It's not lock on, but you can aim the spikes. See how I did that? So that's pretty cool. I like that. You can aim it, you know, like you know, kind of send 2 groups, you know, split one group into 2 to kind of go into 2 directions, things of that nature. Her level 3, pretty damn badass, pretty damn cool. Square will just do like a clone attack like that, but it's pretty much useless. It's better to just use triangle, which is this forward thrust you guys see now, and then O does this huge like gravity ball tornado thing that kind of pulls them in and completely rapes their entire being, basically. That's it right there. And then of course you could you know, fly around, so you could adjust, you know, the level which you're flying, you know, things of that nature. So that's pretty much Cat in a nutshell. She's a very hard character to get down, because she's very, how can I say this, positional. You know, like you really, when you're using her moves and everything, it's all about your spacing to the other people. It's all about, you know, it's all about range and spacing with her. You see what I'm saying? And timing, because she moves very weird you know, very weird compared to everybody else in the game, and her moves are very, you know, space and position, you know, specific, you know, reliant. You know, you can't use every move is not gonna be effective or work in every given situation. You see what I'm saying? So you have to really know what you're doing with Kat. She's definitely not a cheap or broken character. She definitely takes some skill and knowledge, you know, to use. Definitely, you know, take some practice to get used to her. So yeah, that's Kat, and that was Emmett. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Expect more vids like this. I actually enjoyed doing this. So see you fools later. Peace.